My dearest child, it is I, your mother Mary, who comes to you once again with a heart overflowing with love, compassion, and understanding. I come not as a distant, ethereal figure, but as a mother who knows the very depths of your being, the intricate pathways of your heart, the subtle nuances of your soul, and the unspoken yearnings of your spirit. I see the beautiful tapestry of your life with its vibrant colors and delicate threads, its moments of profound joy, and its stretches of quiet sorrow, its triumphs that emerge from the most challenging trials, and its unwavering potential for growth and transformation. I see the burdens you carry, the invisible weights that press down upon you, the silent anxieties that whisper doubts and fears into your mind, the wounds that have yet to fully heal, the longings that yearn for fulfillment, and the questions that often go unanswered. I see the weariness in your eyes, the quiet desperation that sometimes creeps into your thoughts, the loneliness that can make you question your worth, and the feeling that you are navigating life's journey alone. But my beloved child, I am here to remind you, with the unwavering certainty of a mother's love, that you are not, and never have been, alone. I am with you always. I am the silent presence that walks beside you, the gentle hand that guides you, the steady light that illuminates your path, the unwavering voice that whispers words of encouragement, love, and hope into your heart. I have witnessed every moment of your journey, from the first breath you took to this very moment, and my heart has been with you through every joy and every sorrow, every triumph and every trial. I know your strengths, your vulnerabilities, your potential, and your worth, and I cherish you with a love that knows no bounds. Today, I come to speak to you about the profound and transformative power of unburdening your heart, about the intricate dance of emotional healing, about the sanctuary of solace that can be found in the depths of faith, and about the persistent anxieties that seek to steal your peace, your joy, and your sense of well-being. I understand that these are not easy topics, that they require courage, vulnerability, honesty, and a willingness to embrace the journey of self-discovery. But I also know that you are strong, that you are capable, and that you are deeply loved beyond measure. The world, as you know, is a complex and often tumultuous place. It is filled with distractions that clamor for your attention, demands that pull you in 1,000 different directions, messages that can leave you feeling overwhelmed, inadequate, and lost, and challenges that test your strength, your resolve, and your faith. It can feel as though you are navigating a vast and turbulent ocean, with no steady anchor, no reliable compass, and no safe harbor in sight. But my dear child, I am here to remind you that you have an anchor, a compass, and a harbor, all found within your faith. Faith is not simply a set of beliefs, a list of doctrines, or a collection of rituals. It is not a blind acceptance of dogma, a passive adherence to tradition, or a superficial display of piety. Faith, in its truest and most profound form, is a deep and abiding trust in the divine love that surrounds you, a knowing that you are held, cherished, and protected by a power far greater than yourself, a conviction that even in the midst of the darkest nights, there is a light that will never be extinguished, and that even in the face of the greatest challenges, you are never truly alone. Faith is not the absence of doubt, it is the courage to believe despite it. It is not the absence of fear, it is the strength to move forward despite it. It is the unwavering certainty that you are a child of God, created in love, and destined for greatness. It is the deep-seated knowing that you are an integral part of the divine tapestry of life, that you are connected to a source of love, wisdom, and compassion that is infinite and eternal. You may be asking yourself, how can I find this kind of faith when I feel so broken and overwhelmed? How can I trust when I have been hurt so deeply? How can I believe when I have seen so much suffering and injustice in the world? These are valid questions, my child, and I understand the doubts that may linger in your heart. I have witnessed the spectrum of human experience, and I know what it means to question, to doubt, to feel lost, and to grapple with the complexities of life. But I am here to tell you that faith is not something you must strive to acquire or earn through perfect actions. It is a gift that is already within you, waiting to be awakened, nurtured, and cultivated. It is a seed that has been planted deep within your heart, and it is yearning for the nourishment and care that will allow it to grow and flourish, to blossom into the fullness of its potential. To truly understand this, it's important to grasp the nature of divine love. It is not a conditional love, based on your actions or your worthiness. Divine love is unconditional, boundless, and eternal. It is a love that embraces you fully, flaws and all. It is a love that sees your potential, even when you cannot see it yourself. It is a love that never gives up on you, a love that is always there, waiting for you to open your heart and receive it. This divine love is not something that is distant or unattainable. It is present in every aspect of your life, in the beauty of nature, the kindness of strangers, the love of your family and friends, and the quiet moments of peace that you experience. It is a love that is constantly calling you back to your true self, a love that is always guiding you towards wholeness, healing, and joy. Understanding this nature of divine love is crucial to understanding faith, for it is this love that provides the foundation for your trust, your hope, and your belief. It is the understanding that you are loved unconditionally that allows you to release your fears, your doubts, and your burdens, and to embrace the journey of life with courage, resilience, and grace. It is the knowledge that you are held in the arms of divine love that gives you the strength to face any challenge, to overcome any obstacle, and to live your life to the fullest. So, my dear child, let us begin this journey together. Let us explore the path of unburdening your heart, healing your wounds, and finding solace in the depths of faith. Let us embrace the power of divine love to transform your life and to lead you towards the joy, peace, and fulfillment that is your birthright. The journey of faith is a deeply personal one, and it requires a willingness to create space for it in your life. This means setting aside time each day for quiet reflection, for prayer, and for connection with the divine. It means creating a sanctuary within your heart, a place of peace and stillness where you can reconnect with your true self and where you can hear the gentle whispers of the divine. This sanctuary is not a physical place, it is a state of being. It is a place within your heart where you can feel safe, loved, and supported, a place where you can release your worries, your doubts, and your fears. It is a place where you can connect with the source of all love, wisdom, and compassion, and where you can receive the guidance and strength that you need to navigate the challenges of life. To create this sanctuary within your heart, you must first learn to quiet the noise of the world. The world is filled with distractions, demands, and messages that can pull you in 1,000 different directions, leaving you feeling overwhelmed, stressed, and disconnected from your true self. It is essential to create moments of stillness, where you can step away from the chaos and reconnect with your inner peace. Find a quiet place where you can be alone with your thoughts, free from distractions and interruptions. This could be a corner of your home, a quiet park, a peaceful church, or any place where you feel a sense of calm and tranquility. It doesn't need to be fancy, just a place that allows you to disconnect from the external and connect with the internal. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to be fully present in the moment. Release the need to control everything and trust that you are being guided by a higher power. Let go of the worries that are swirling in your mind, the tasks that are demanding your attention, and the fears that are holding you back. Allow yourself to simply be in this moment, without judgment or expectation. As you sit in silence, ask yourself, what am I truly seeking? What is the deepest longing of my heart? You may find that your deepest desire is not for material possessions, worldly success, or external validation, but for a sense of peace, purpose, belonging, and love. These are the desires of your soul, and it is these desires that your faith is meant to fulfill. Once you have acknowledged your deepest desires, begin to nurture your faith through prayer. Prayer is not simply a ritual or a set of words. It is a heartfelt conversation with the divine, a deep and intimate connection with the source of all love and wisdom. It is an opportunity to express your gratitude, your hopes, your fears, and your longings, and to receive guidance, strength, and comfort. You can pray in any way that feels authentic and natural to you. You can speak your heart aloud, write in a journal, sit in silent contemplation, or walk in nature. You can use traditional prayers that have been passed down through generations, or you can create your own prayers using your own words. Key is to be sincere, honest, and open, allowing your heart to guide your words. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable in your prayers. Share your doubts, your fears, your hopes, and your dreams. Be honest about your struggles and ask for the strength to overcome them. Remember, you are speaking to a loving and compassionate God who knows your heart better than you know it yourself. There is no need to hide or to pretend. There is no need to be perfect. You are loved and accepted just as you are, flaws and all. You may find comfort in reciting prayers such as the Our Father, the Hail Mary, the Magnificat, or the Psalms. These are powerful expressions of faith, love, and hope that have touched the hearts of countless individuals throughout history. They can help you to connect with the divine through the words of those who have gone before you, and they can provide a sense of solace, guidance, and inspiration. But remember, prayer is not just about reciting words. It is about connecting with the divine within. It is about opening your heart to the love and wisdom that is always available to you. It is about surrendering your will to the divine will and trusting that you are being guided on the path of your highest good. In addition to prayer, the practice of gratitude is essential for nurturing your faith. When you focus on what you have, rather than what you lack, you shift your perspective from negativity to positivity. You begin to see the abundance of blessings that surrounds you, even in the midst of your struggles. You become more aware of the beauty, wonder, and grace that exists in every moment. Take time each day to consciously acknowledge these blessings, no matter how small or insignificant they may seem. Keep a gratitude journal and write down the things that bring you joy, the people who support you, and the opportunities that have come your way. This practice will help you to cultivate a positive mindset, a sense of abundance, and a deeper appreciation for the preciousness of life. It will also strengthen your faith, reminding you of the constant love and support that you receive from the divine. Another powerful way to nurture your faith is by spending time in nature. Nature is a mirror that reflects the beauty, wisdom, and power of the divine. It is a place where you can feel connected to something larger than yourself, a place where you can find peace, tranquility, and inspiration. Take a walk in the woods, listen to the birds sing, watch the sunset over the mountains, feel the gentle breeze on your face, or gaze at the stars in the night sky. Allow yourself to be immersed in the wonders of creation. As you spend time in nature, you will feel your spirit being renewed, your faith being strengthened, and your heart being filled with gratitude, awe, and wonder. You will see that you are not separate from the world. You are an integral part of it, connected to every living thing. You will be reminded of the intricate beauty and the delicate balance of life, and you will be inspired to live with greater awareness, intention, and compassion. Nurturing your faith is not a one-time event. It is an ongoing process, a journey that unfolds over the course of your life. There will be times when your faith feels strong and unwavering, and there will be times when it feels weak and uncertain. This is a natural part of the journey. Be patient with yourself, and do not judge yourself for your doubts or your struggles. Remember, faith is not about perfection, it is about progress. It is about showing up each day, opening your heart to the divine, and trusting that you are being guided on the path of your highest good. It is about embracing the journey, with all its ups and downs, and knowing that you are never truly alone, that I walk with you always. Now, let us turn our attention to the art of unburdening your heart. I know that you have been carrying heavy burdens for far too long, burdens that have weighed you down, stolen your joy, and dimmed your light. These burdens may take many forms, each unique and personal to your life. They may include past hurts, unresolved conflicts, financial worries, relationship struggles, anxieties about the future, the weight of expectations placed upon you by others, or the constant pressure to be perfect. It is time to release these burdens, my child. It is time to lay them down and allow yourself to be free. This is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of courage, strength, and self-compassion. It is a recognition that you do not have to carry everything alone, that you are worthy of love, support, and peace, and that you have the power to create a life that is filled with joy, purpose, and fulfillment. The first step in unburdening your heart is to acknowledge the burdens you are carrying. Do not try to ignore them, pretend that they do not exist, or push them into the shadows of your mind. Instead, bring them to the light of awareness and examine them with honesty, compassion, and understanding. Take time to reflect on what is troubling you. Write it down in a journal. Talk about it with a trusted friend. Share it with a counselor or therapist, or express it in prayer. Allow yourself to explore the depths of your emotions, to uncover the root causes of your pain, and to identify the limiting beliefs that may be holding you back. As you acknowledge your burdens, you may feel a surge of emotion: sadness, anger, fear, resentment, guilt, or shame. Allow yourself to feel these emotions without judgment. Do not try to push them away, suppress them, or criticize yourself for having them. Instead, embrace them with compassion, knowing that they are a natural and necessary part of the healing process. Emotions are like messengers, revealing the places within you that need attention, care, and healing. They are not your enemy, they are your allies, guiding you towards greater self-awareness and wholeness. By embracing your emotions, you create space for them to move through you, and you release the grip that they have on your heart and mind. Once you have acknowledged your burdens, allowed yourself to feel the emotions that accompany them, and explored their root causes, begin to release them one by one. This is not a magical process that happens overnight. It is a journey that requires patience, persistence, self-compassion, and a willingness to surrender to the divine will. It is about letting go of the need to control everything, about trusting that you are being guided and protected, and about embracing the path of healing, growth, and transformation. One of the most powerful ways to unburden your heart is through the practice of forgiveness. Forgiveness is not about condoning the actions of others. It is about freeing yourself from the pain, resentment, and bitterness that you have been carrying. It is about letting go of the past and embracing the present moment with a renewed sense of peace, hope, and possibility. Forgiveness is a gift that you give to yourself, a way of healing your own heart, mind, and spirit. It does not mean forgetting what happened, nor does it mean that you have to reconcile with those who have hurt you. It means choosing to move forward without the weight of anger and resentment, creating space for love, compassion, and peace to fill the void that was once occupied by pain. There may be people in your life who have wronged you, who have hurt you deeply, who have betrayed your trust, who have caused you pain and suffering, and who may have intentionally or unintentionally caused harm. These wounds can be difficult to heal, and the pain can linger for years, coloring every aspect of your life. Imagine a friend who spread a hurtful rumor about you, or a family member whose words cut you deeply. These are the scenarios that cause pain, that create burdens. But I am here to tell you that forgiveness is possible, even when it seems impossible. Start by acknowledging the pain that you have experienced. Do not try to minimize it, pretend that it does not hurt, or criticize yourself for feeling it. Instead, embrace it with compassion, knowing that it is a natural and necessary part of the human experience. Allow yourself to feel the sadness, the anger, the grief, and the frustration without judgment. These emotions are valid, and they deserve to be acknowledged, honored, and expressed. Then, begin to release the anger and resentment. that you have been holding on to. This is not something that you have to do alone. Ask for my help, and I will guide you on the path of forgiveness. I will help you to see the other person through the eyes of love, compassion, and understanding, even when they have caused you great pain. I will give you the strength to set aside the hurt, to release the bitterness, and to embrace a new perspective filled with hope, peace, and healing. Remember, forgiveness is not just for the other person, it is first and foremost for you. It is a gift that you give to yourself, a way of healing your own heart, mind, and spirit. It is a choice to release the past and to embrace the present moment. It is an invitation to create a future that is free from the burdens of anger, resentment, and pain. Forgiveness is not a single act. It is a process, a journey that unfolds over time. There may be times when you feel like you have forgiven someone, and then the pain resurfaces again. This is a normal part of the process. Be patient with yourself, and do not judge yourself for your struggles. Remember, forgiveness is about releasing yourself, not necessarily reconciling with the other person. It is about creating space for healing, peace, and love to fill your heart. And it is about choosing to move forward with greater strength, compassion, and grace. Another powerful way to release your burdens is through the practice of self-compassion. Be kind to yourself, my dear child. Do not judge yourself for your mistakes, your imperfections, or your vulnerabilities. You are human, and you are doing the best you can with the tools that you have. Embrace your imperfections and treat yourself with the same love, kindness, compassion, and understanding that you would offer to a dear friend. When you make a mistake, do not dwell on it. Instead, learn from it and move forward. Do not allow your mistakes to define you. You are more than your errors. You are a precious child of God, worthy of love, acceptance, and forgiveness. You are a work in progress, and you are growing, evolving, and becoming more fully yourself with each passing day. Remember, my child, that you are never truly alone in your struggles. There are many others who have experienced similar challenges, who have carried similar burdens, who have faced similar trials. Reach out to others for support, share your story with someone you trust, and allow yourself to be loved, supported, and understood. You do not have to carry everything alone. We are together on this journey. I am always here for you, my dear child. Come to me whenever you need comfort, whenever you need strength, whenever you need to be reminded of your worth. I will listen to you with an open heart, and I will offer you my unwavering love, compassion, guidance, and support. I will never tire of listening to the whispers of your heart. Now, let us turn our attention to the anxieties that seek to steal your peace, your joy, and your sense of well-being. Anxiety can be a persistent and relentless companion, whispering doubts, fears, and worries into your ear, making you feel like you are drowning in a sea of uncertainty and leaving you feeling overwhelmed, powerless, and trapped. It can manifest in many forms, from mild nervousness to paralyzing fear, and it can interfere with your ability to live a full and happy life. It is important to understand that anxiety is not a sign of weakness. It is a natural human response to stress, uncertainty, and perceived threats. It is a signal that your body is trying to protect you from harm. However, when anxiety becomes overwhelming and persistent, it can become a debilitating force, stealing your peace, joy, and sense of well-being. When anxiety arises, take a moment to acknowledge it. Do not try to push it away, ignore it, or suppress it. Instead, embrace it with compassion, knowing that it is a temporary state of being, a part of the human experience, and that you have the power to overcome it. Recognize that anxiety is not your enemy, it is a part of you, and it is trying to communicate something important, however misguided that communication may be. Then, begin to examine the thoughts, beliefs, and patterns that are fueling your anxiety. Often, anxiety is rooted in negative or distorted thinking patterns, such as catastrophizing, expecting the worst possible outcome, overgeneralization, drawing broad conclusions from limited evidence, black and white thinking as seeing things in extremes, personalizations, taking things too personally, and perfectionism, setting unrealistic standards for yourself. For example, you might find yourself catastrophizing about an upcoming presentation, thinking, "I'm going to mess up, and everyone will laugh at me." Or you might overgeneralize after a single setback, thinking, "I'm a failure at everything." These thoughts can create a cycle of negativity that can be difficult to break, leaving you feeling trapped, powerless, and overwhelmed. The key to breaking this cycle is to challenge your negative thoughts. When a negative thought arises, take a moment to pause and ask yourself, is this thought true? Is it helpful? Is it based on fact? Or is it based on fear, insecurity, or limiting beliefs? Often, you will find that your negative thoughts are not based on reality, but on assumptions, projections, and distorted perceptions. Replace your negative thoughts with positive, empowering, and realistic affirmations. Remind yourself of your strengths, your accomplishments, and your worth. Focus on the love and support that surrounds you, and trust that you have the power to overcome any challenge that comes your way. Speak to yourself with kindness, compassion, and encouragement, just as you would speak to a dear friend. The practice of mindfulness is also a powerful tool for managing anxiety. When you are mindful, you are fully present in the moment, rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. You are aware of your breath, your senses, and your body. This practice can help to ground you, to bring you back to the present moment where peace resides. Find a quiet place to practice mindfulness each day. Sit in a comfortable position, close your eyes, and take a deep breath. Focus on the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. Do not judge yourself for your wandering thoughts. Simply observe them as they arise, like clouds passing in the sky. Over time, the practice of mindfulness will help you to become more aware of your thoughts and feelings, and you will develop the ability to observe them without becoming overwhelmed by them. You will learn to accept your anxiety without resistance, and you will find that it begins to lose its power over you. You will cultivate a sense of inner peace, calm, and presence, and you will learn to live more fully in the present moment. Another powerful tool for managing anxiety is physical exercise. When you engage in physical activity, your body releases endorphins, which have mood-boosting effects. Exercise can help to reduce stress, improve your sleep, boost your overall sense of well-being, and provide a healthy outlet for pent-up energy. Find an activity that you enjoy and make it a part of your daily routine. It does not have to be strenuous. Even a brisk walk, a gentle swim, a relaxing yoga session, or a dance class can make a significant difference. The key is to move your body, to release tension, and to connect with your physical self. Listen to your body and honor its needs, moving at a pace that feels comfortable and safe for you. In addition to mindfulness and physical exercise, there are several other practices that can help you to manage anxiety, including deep breathing exercises, meditation, spending time in nature, listening to calming music, engaging in creative activities, and practicing self-care. Experiment with different techniques and find what works best for you. Remember, my dear child, that managing anxiety is not about eliminating it entirely. It is about learning to cope with it in healthy and constructive ways. It is about developing the skills and the tools that you need to navigate the challenges of life with greater resilience, courage, and grace. It is about cultivating a sense of inner peace, calm, and stability, even in the midst of chaos. Finally, remember to be kind to yourself. Do not judge yourself for your struggles with anxiety. You are doing the best you can, and you are worthy of love, support, and compassion. Reach out to others when you need help, and allow yourself to be vulnerable. You are not meant to carry these burdens alone. Seek professional help if you need it. There is no shame in asking for assistance, and there are many qualified therapists, counselors, and healers who can provide you with guidance, support, and tools to help you manage your anxiety. I am always here for you, my beloved child. Come to me whenever you need comfort. Whenever you need strength, whenever you need to be reminded of your worth. I hear your heart's whispers, and I am always receptive to your call. I will offer you my unwavering love, compassion, guidance, and support. I will never abandon you. You are not alone. You are loved. You are strong. You are capable. You are a precious child of God, and you are worthy of a life filled with joy, peace, and fulfillment. Embrace the journey of healing, and trust that you are being guided and protected every step of the way. Let go of the burdens that weigh you down. Set aside the fears that steal your peace, and allow your heart to be filled with love, joy, gratitude, and hope. Remember, you have the power within you to create a life that is aligned with your highest good. My dear child, as you continue on this path of unburdening your heart, healing your wounds, and finding solace in your faith, I want to encourage you to live a life that is filled with purpose, service, and love. You are not simply meant to survive. You are meant to thrive, to flourish, and to make a positive difference in the world. You have unique gifts, talents, and abilities that are meant to be shared with others. You have a unique perspective, a unique story, and a unique way of being that is valuable and important. Do not underestimate the power of your presence, the impact of your kindness, and the ripple effect of your love. To live a life of purpose, you must first discover what truly ignites your passion, what brings you joy, and what makes you feel most alive. This may require some exploration, some introspection, and some experimentation. Try new things, step outside of your comfort zone, and allow yourself to be guided by your intuition. Ask yourself, what am I passionate about? What am I good at? What are my values? What kind of difference do I want to make in the world? As you reflect on these questions, you will begin to uncover the unique purpose that is waiting to be expressed through your life. Your purpose is not something that you have to find, it is something that you create. It is not a destination, it is a journey. It is about aligning your actions with your values, your passions, and your deepest longings. It is about living your life with intention, authenticity, and love. As you discover your purpose, you will be inspired to live a life of service. Service is not about sacrificing yourself for others. It is about using your gifts, your talents, and your resources to make a positive contribution to the world. It is about extending kindness, compassion, and support to those who are in need. It is about creating a world that is more just, more peaceful, and more loving. There are countless ways to serve others, from small acts of kindness to large-scale initiatives. You can volunteer your time, donate to a worthy cause, mentor a young person, or simply offer a listening ear to someone who is struggling. The key is to find ways to use your unique gifts and talents to make a difference in the lives of others. Remember, service is not just about helping others, it is also about helping yourself. When you give to others, you receive even more in return. When you focus on the needs of others, you shift your perspective from self-centeredness to compassion, and you cultivate a greater sense of meaning, purpose, and joy. And, of course, underpinning all of this is the practice of love. Love is the most powerful force in the universe, and it is the foundation for a life that is filled with joy, peace, and fulfillment. Love is not just an emotion, it is an action, a choice, and a way of being. It is about extending kindness, compassion, and empathy to yourself and to others. To live a life of love, you must first learn to love yourself. This means embracing your imperfections, accepting your vulnerabilities, and treating yourself with the same love, kindness, and compassion that you would offer to a dear friend. When you love yourself, you create space for love to flow into your life, and you become a more loving and compassionate presence in the world. Love is not just about romantic relationships. It is about all of your relationships with your family, your friends, your colleagues, and even strangers. It is about treating everyone you encounter with kindness, respect, and understanding. It is about seeing the divine spark within every person, and it is about extending the same love to others that you have received from the divine. Remember, my dear child, that you are loved beyond measure. You are a precious child of God, and you are worthy of a life filled with joy, purpose, service, and love. You are never truly alone on this journey. I am ever present in your life, guiding you, supporting you, and loving you unconditionally. Embrace the journey of life with courage, resilience, and grace. Set aside the burdens that weigh you down, release the anxieties that steal your peace, and allow your heart to be filled with the love, joy, and wisdom that is your birthright. Live your life to the fullest and make a positive difference in the world. You have the power within you to create a life that is aligned with your highest good, and you are loved without limit. My dearest child, as we approach the end of this long conversation, I want to remind you that this journey of unburdening your heart, healing your wounds, finding solace in your faith, and managing your anxieties is not a destination. It is an ongoing process, a path that you will continue to walk throughout your life. There will be times when you feel strong, and there will be times when you feel weak. There will be times when you feel filled with love, joy, and peace, and there will be times when you feel burdened, anxious, and lost. This is a natural part of the human experience. Do not judge yourself for your struggles. Be patient with yourself, and do not give up on yourself. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. My love surrounds you constantly, guiding you, supporting you, and loving you unconditionally. You are a work in progress, and you are growing, evolving, and becoming more fully yourself with each passing day. There will be times when you feel like you are taking steps forward, and there will be times when you feel like you are falling back. This is a normal part of the process. Do not be discouraged by setbacks or challenges. Instead, embrace them as opportunities for growth, learning, and transformation. When you stumble, do not dwell on your mistakes. Instead, learn from them and move forward. Do not allow your mistakes to define you. You are more than your errors. You are a precious child of God, worthy of love, acceptance, and forgiveness. When you feel lost, do not despair. Instead, remember the guidance, the wisdom, and the love that you have received, and trust that you are being led back to the path of your highest good. When you feel burdened, anxious, or overwhelmed, do not try to carry it all alone. Reach out to others for support. Share your story with someone you trust, and allow yourself to be loved, supported, and understood. You do not have to carry everything alone. Remember, my dear child, that you are deeply loved, cherished, and valued. You are a precious gift to the world, and you have a unique purpose to fulfill. Do not underestimate the power of your presence, the impact of your kindness, and the ripple effect of your love. Live your life with intention, authenticity, and grace. Unburden your heart. Set aside your fears that steal your peace, and allow your heart to be filled with love, joy, gratitude, and hope. Embrace the journey of life with courage, resilience, and faith. I am here for you always. Come to me whenever you need comfort, whenever you need strength, whenever you need to be reminded of your worth. I hear your heart's whispers, and I am always receptive to your call. I will offer you my unwavering love, compassion, guidance, and support. I will never abandon you, nor will I ever grow weary of loving you. My love for you is boundless, unconditional, and eternal. It is a love that will never fail you, a love that will always guide you, a love that will always be there for you, no matter what. You are my beloved child, and I cherish you with all my heart. Now, as we conclude this conversation, I want you to take a deep breath. Close your eyes and feel my presence with you, filling you with peace, love, hope, and unwavering faith. Allow the burdens to lift, the anxieties to dissolve, and the healing to begin. Embrace the journey ahead with courage, resilience, and grace. Remember that you are never truly alone, that you are cherished in the eyes of God, and that you are loved infinitely. My love surrounds you always, and I will always listen to the whispers of your heart. Go forth with hope, with joy, and with the certainty that you are being guided and protected every step of the way. I am with you, my precious child, always and forever. Amen.